Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk Productions back with another video today. The Astros went out there today to start the series, and they got it done. In a game, you could say, surprisingly, they got it done, being down 6-2 to the Athletics, basically scoring 7 straight runs against the A's in a span of 4th to 6th innings to come back and win. So scoring seven unanswered runs. First, let's get into everything else. 6-9 final score. 11 hits for the A's, 12 hits for the Astros. 1 error, which was by the Astros. The win goes to Brian Abreu with 2 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 0 walks. Pretty nice way to come back from the IL, getting a win. The loss goes to J.B. Wendelinson or something like that. He goes to 1-1. 1 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. Ryan Bresley gets his 15th save. 1 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 1 strikeout, and 0 walks. Scoring summary: Olson singled to left center. Laureano scored. Andrews to second. 1-0 A's. Pender reached on infield single to shortstop. Andrews scored. Olson to third. 2-0 A's. Lowry doubled to deep center. Olson scored. Pender thrown out at home. 3-0 A's. Then in the first, Yordan Alverez was a monster today for the Astros. 2-run homer, 3-2. Then Andrews singled to center. Piscotty scored. Laureano to second, 4-2 A's. Laureano scored on throwing error by catcher Maldonado. Andrews stole third, 5-2 A's. Olson grounded out to second. Andrews scored, 6-2 A's. Then the Astros make their run. Straw hits a RBI single to shallow center in the fourth. Yordan Alverez scored. Toro to second, 6-3 Astros. Then in the fifth, Alverez goes deep to tie it for a 3-run homer, his second home run of the game, 5 RBIs for Yordan in this whole game in general. What a way to come back from from having his child, which, funny story, is named his child Yordan, which is my name. But yeah, so he went out there and just grinded for baby Jordan tonight. But yeah, congratulations Yordan on his new baby. She sure as hell missed his. Well, I bet it was a couple things. Just because number one, it was a couple things. Number one, Yordan is Yordan. Number two, Yordan was just stolen from an All-Star game where he should have been in. Number three, he just had a baby boy, was going to go out there and be a stud. And the other thing is, he missed like 3 games, so wanted to make up for that time and get 5 RBIs, because that's maybe somewhere around he would have in those 3 games he missed. So, yeah, those are some of the reasons why Yordan was just absolutely fire tonight. But after Yordan ties it at 6, Altuve gets the Astros the lead with an RBI single to left. Toro scores and Straw scores, 6-8 Astros. Then Yuli Gurriel kind of puts a nail to the coffin, grounds out to third. Altuve scored Brantley to second. Just a RBI ground out, sacrifice ground out for Gurriel to get an RBI. Yeah. Altuve did double in the 5th. Besides that, had a RBI single to give the Astros the lead, which was clutch. Michael Brantley walked in the 1st, did score a run for when Yordan did homer. Then he singled to right to move Altuve to third. Gurriel singled to center to move Altuve to third. Got the RBI on a ground out to third. Altuve scored Brantley to second. Yordan was absolutely amazing today. Like I said, homer to center, 420 feet. Brantley scored. Singled to right in the 4th. Then had another homer. This one was a 3-run shot. So 5 RBIs for Yordan, 3 runs scored. All time he was perfect. 3 for 3, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Carlos Correa kind of struggled, struck out twice and flied out twice. Kyle Tucker struck out swinging and singled. Abraham Toro wasn't bad today. Singled twice, scored a run. When he singled in the 4th, it moved Alverez to second. Eventually, Alverez did score when Straw hit a single. So Toro kind of helped the Astros put a run on the board. Miles Straw had a decent night tonight. Singled to right, singled to shallow left for an RBI single. Walked to move toward a second, which would eventually score Toro when Altuve hit a single, and then he lined out. But Straw had 2 singles, like I said, RBI. So Straw was pretty good today, as far as I'm concerned. Maldonado, after coming back, was not that great. Grounded out 3 times and struck out looking. Valdez had a really tough time today. 5 innings pitched, 10 hits, 5 earned runs. But Chris Bassett had a hard time too. I'll just read his 4.1 innings pitched, 8 hits, 6 earned runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. So both starting pitchers had a hard time, a hard time today. But 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Brian Abreu coming off the IL, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 0 earned runs, 0 walks, 2 strikeouts. Stanek, 1 innings pitched, 0 hits, 0 earned runs, 0 walks, 1 strikeout. Presley got the save like I talked about. So that's basically it for the video, guys. Brian Abreu's back. He gets the win. Pretty nice way to come back from the IL. Now, Astros player of the game. No other than Yordan Alverez. Nobody else deserves it besides Yordan. Went out there, got 5 RBIs. We would have lost by 2 if Yordan was still at the hospital with his new baby boy. But the Astros would have totally lost by 2 if it wasn't for Yordan Alverez today. But, yeah. So, tough outing from Framber Valdez and for the ace starter, Chris Bassett. So, this was just a hitting night for both teams. I know that the A's didn't really show up after Valdez. Literally, the A's were not hitting after Valdez came out, which was the weird thing. I think it was just a struggling night for Valdez. But, yeah. So, that's it. Leave a like on the video for more. Turn on notifications, and peace out.